Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pbolic Notes. My name is Michael Christian, and today is Wednesday, July 6th, 2022, and welcome to my channel. The topic for today for me is going to be to share with you what I'm looking at right now with Ethereum. I find what is going on with Ethereum is very interesting because it looks like as if there's been some strong support that Ethereum has had in recent weeks, and it's kind of putting up a nice battle. And that chart that we had looked at a little while back, which was Ethereum versus Bitcoin, showing how it was very, very bearish. It looks like now the bulls have kind of put up a big fight, and they are holding the ground. So I'd like to share this with you to figure out if this could be a potential bottom for Ethereum, or is it just a resistance and support battle between the bulls and the bears, and for an eventual drop downwards. So again, before I start sharing with you my screens, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an investor in this space. And I'd just like to share with you what I'm looking at with the Ethereum token. So let's get started by me sharing with you the computer screen and show you what I'm looking at. First of all, I'd like to also show you what I did was I downloaded the data from Intotheblock for Ethereum to see what's going on as far as on-chain analysis. And so we see that currently, as of today, the whales from Intotheblock, which represent those holders or addresses that hold more than 1% of the circulating supply. The whales represent 22% of all the Ethereum tokens. The investors, which would be those who are investors who hold or who hold 0.1 to 1% of the total Ethereum supply. Those represent approximately 18.5% of all the Ethereum tokens. And the rest are retail. Who are the retail? The retail concentration are those who are controlling less than 0.1% of the Ethereum supply. And that represents the balance, which looks like to be something in the range of around 60%. And if I download this, all the data and chart it Excel, we see that what's going on with this yellow line here is the Ethereum's price. So it's kind of been obviously very bearish last little while. This is not a log scale, it's just a price by itself. But we see what's going on with this blue line here is the whale concentration. The whale concentration has been increasing. It's gone up to basically in the last couple of years, it's been steadily increasing. Meanwhile, the investors, which are the smaller owners, not the retail, they're basically also big owners. But they're smaller than the whales because they control 0.1 to 1% of all the supply, where the whales are 1% and above. So the investor concentration of the wallets have been decreasing. So this is very interesting. Obviously, this could be a manipulation as well. I mean, if people are merging their wallets and putting it together, that those could be seen as if they are whale wallets. Meanwhile, in reality, it could just have been a number of smaller wallets put together to make a bigger wallet. So let's take this with a grain of salt, but just interesting to look at this. Let me share with you what I'm looking at right now with the charts. First thing I'd like to show you is obviously what's going on with Bitcoin's price. So Bitcoin has been, as we know for the last little while, it's been in bear market territory. We are seeing this big resistance here at this $20,000 US mark. So that was all-time high in December 2017, prior to the time that Bitcoin broke this in December 2020. So basically, today we are having this resistance there with the support with Bitcoin's price. So that's interesting to follow to see if it does break this or if it hangs in there. And the chart I would like to show you now, of course, is what's going on with Ethereum. So Ethereum, we see that this is the Ethereum Bitcoin price. As you recall, a little while back, we had done a video showing how Ethereum broke this very fast. And my worry was that it would go like the prior two times, which were done in 2017 and also in 2018, where Ethereum went all the way down from Ethereum Bitcoin chart went all the way down from 0.057 down to 0.002, which meant that Ethereum lost a lot of ground versus Bitcoin. And this time around, it looks like Ethereum is putting up a pretty strong fight. So this one has been hanging in here, meaning that it's not really going down, it's trying to hang in there. So this could be a very bullish signal for Ethereum if it holds its ground against Bitcoin. Obviously, both Ethereum and Bitcoin are right now up against the the US dollar, because the US dollar today it's at around the DXY, which is the US dollar index versus 6 other major currencies. And that is today at a really an all-time high, and we have not seen this levels really since 2002. So this is an all-time high for the US dollar for the last 20 years. So this is obviously very negative for all assets, because as US dollar is going up, then that means all asset prices are kind of losing against the US dollar. So that's why we should take all price movements with a grain of salt for all these the technology stocks, the cryptocurrency stocks, and so forth, because US dollar increasing in value is not good for anyone. So again, so this is what I'm looking at now. So this is very interesting for me to see that Ethereum Bitcoin is kind of putting up this fight, and we're seeing this this support be developed here. So I'm curious to know if is it going to be going back up to above this 0.05, 0.06 number, or is it going to be hanging in here and eventually trend more downwards? So obviously this is very important for us to pay attention to this. And if we look at Ethereum's chart on the actual weekly, we see that we are seeing a green candle this week versus the red candle which was there last week. So that's good, but again, we're still well below this 2018 all-time high, and obviously we know for a fact that we're also below the 200-week moving average. So what that means is that this is not it's not really a bullish situation. So meaning that anytime that we're below the 200-week moving average, it can't be a good thing, especially if we go versus the daily. So a lot of technical investors, they'll be looking very closely to this 200-day moving average. So we see that Ethereum is well below that. So meaning that we are definitely in bear market territory. But interestingly, we're putting up a fight versus Bitcoin versus the prior two times that this happened. So I'm going to pay close attention to this. If anything does change here in the next couple of days, I'll definitely share with you. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.